That was probably one of the best accomplishments I've had in Dark Souls in a while, since I played the game the first time. Easily the best accomplishment I had since I started this playthrough, and the most engaged I've been with a game in a long time. I was shaking when I went into Red Tearstone that final time and decided, alright, it's either me or him. It's me or Ornstein. And it was me. I was thinking maybe I wouldn't be able to beat Ornstein. He's so immune to magic. I just can't defeat him. Am I too weak? Is the sword, is it just not going to work? Is it just going to take too long? But I just the one time I died dozens of times. Probably not the most I've died to a boss in Moonland Butterfly, but a lot. And I just came back. I love it when you step away from a game and you come back and you beat it first try. And that was, I'm telling you, I'm just shaking just a little bit of adrenaline from that. The Leo ring, which I wanted for no reason. We can't. We could use it. It's just not effective on this build. But wow, I used my divine blessings, humanity, everything I had. I cut through Smo like butter, like a buttery Smo. But Ornstein, man, he was really giving me some challenge, and he's always been challenging for me. But that was excellent, and I'm still in Red Tearstone. I should heal. Oh, all the menu swapping, all that. I'm not cutting any of that footage. All that footage is gonna go in. That was. So I was both frantic, but also I got it where it counted, where I needed to do things. That was an awesome fight. If nothing else, this playthrough was worth that. I've not been. There's no other way to put it. So engaged in a game. As soon as I got Smo down and got Ornstein to his quarter of a health, and I ran out of Estus, I was like, no, this is it. I can do this. I can beat this. So so worried when I got knocked into Red Tearstone Ring, and I could have popped more humanity. I was like, you know what, if I try to pop it and he kills me, I'll be so mad. I'd rather just try and use Red Tearstone Ring, because it was the only ring I could swap to quick enough. Helm of Favor and Protection, Embraced. I really like Lautrec's armor. And we might incorporate it after this, because in the meantime, after I had taken a break from dying to Smoke Ornstein a bunch, I went and I actually, believe it or not, drafted a plan for the rest of this playthrough, which I'm going to go over as soon as we talk to fake Guinevere. Not real Guinevere. Gwenillusion. Amazing chest ahead. Hello, fake, not real Guinevere, who I will maybe kill, which is part of the to speak to thou chosen undead. Thank you for thy lord vessel. Now you can work between bonfires. So welcomed, so welcomed. The perfect time to get a warp item too. That was excellent. I don't think I'm gonna have a fight. Well, maybe, I don't know. There's a few other bosses who could give me that, but that's why I love Smoke Ornstein so much. It was so awesome. I'm glad I didn't go back and level up or go and get anything else. That was I'm really glad I didn't be with poison either. That was that was an awesome fight. It makes me feel good about myself, but also just reminds me how much I love it. Even after playing this game so many times, I can still have fun with the game this way. That type of fun. It's one thing to have fun. It's another thing to be. I mean, my heart was racing. I was right there. I was like, oh, I got to beat him. I got to do this. Composure. Between the optional areas with the Painted World and the DLC, and the 4 Lord bosses and Gwen and all the other little things in between I got to do to get there. That's a decent challenge. If I've made it this far, I stick to my motto that if you can get to Anor Londo and beat Smoke Ornstein, you can beat the game. So I'm confident I can beat the game even with this. But there are a few things I'm going to do, and I'm going to go along and get them. I've got a couple of things we've got to pick up. I think, how far can I go? Not that far. I am going to want to use some of my souls because I've got quite a few upgrades to do to my arsenal of broken straight swords. But in the meantime, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good about after beating Smoke Ornstein, especially beating Ornstein, that I kind of want to ride this high and I want to beat Gwendolyn. So I'm going to want higher intelligence for sure, but I really need more faith for what I want to do. Since we're about to pick up something, I'm going to go all faith. Yeah, because I think we're going to need quite a bit before we can get to Sunlight Blade. So, it is risky. Gwendolyn is a very hit or miss boss for me, and I feel it's going to be a lot of miss this time around. I'm going to keep prepared about around, because when my weapon came up as weapon in danger for that fight, boy did I get scared. I'm going to hold on to that. Anything else I can use against Gwendolyn? Nah. So, to my understanding, this is actually one of my... I like how this is kind of somewhat of a hidden fight. Not a fight that you always see people do, because it's optional. And it's going to get me killed. Any boss I begin to praise just instantly tries to kill me. I just like the idea of kind of a never-ending corridor, even though, to my understanding, this corridor does have an end to it. And based on how little damage I'll probably do to Gwendolyn, we may see that end... which you don't normally see. Yeah, that's not great damage because of how this fight goes. My ability to get to Gwendolyn is somewhat a challenge. No, just wrong. Yeah, that's not too bad though. Although, seriously, if the fight goes like this where I can only do so little damage every time I get to him, we actually may see the end of this hallway. I've never personally seen it in a playthrough of mine. I mean, I've seen it in videos, but I've never personally seen it firsthand. It's a weird thing to say, actually, when you think about it, how because of the way video works now, people can have seen things that they've never seen. You know what I mean? Like, I've never, like, you could say you've never seen something explode in real life, but you've seen it in a video, which is like seeing it. But does it count if I say I've died to Gwendolyn? I hope not. Hey, I clutched it on Ornstein. We can't really complain, right? Oh, I didn't get, that's interesting. I thought I would have gotten kicked back out. I'm not in the, no, it's interesting. Huh. I wonder why I didn't get kicked all the way back out. Well, I'm not really questioning that. I'm really not. But it is an interesting thought to think. I mean, you say like I've seen it in a video, but it'd be thinking like in the game, but it's not real life. So I've technically seen it, whether I've seen it in a video or the game, right? Right? Maybe I should have put the FAP ring on. God damn it. Hey, cut that out. Hey, Gwendolyn. Oh, you little shit. Ugh. Oh, if I had the other buff, he'd be dead. Oh, by the skin of his teeth. Wow, that might be the lowest amount of health I've ever seen Gwendolyn have. God damn it. No. You little shit. Okay. God, I was sure he was going to get away and then kill me. That would have been the worst. And I was pretty far down that hallway. I don't know how to track how close I might have been at all. But I was a good click down that hallway. That's the furthest I've ever run down that hallway. Because normally that fight just doesn't take that long. And really, it's such a simple idea for a boss fight. Like a never-ending hallway. But it really just works really well. And Gwendolyn's not that complex or difficult of a boss. But, I mean, there's something about this fight I've just always really admired. And even this area, too, it feels like, every time I come here, it feels like a new area, because I don't often come here, and you don't often see people come here unless they've come to kill Gwendolyn, which a lot of people don't do because they want to stay in the Dark Moons. Or they come here for this. Sunlight Blade, which I frequently forget is here. I always, for some reason, think it's the top tier reward for the Sunbros, but it's not. It's always here. And this is this area, by the way, the way the staircase descends and twists, it makes you feel like you're under the cathedral where the painting is. But we're actually under where Smore and Ornstein were. We're way below that. Because it twists and turns so much, it throws me off too. And it actually is right below the main castle, cathedral. I'm not sure which is technically correct. Brass helm, brass armor, brass gauntlets. I actually might incorporate those because we're gonna go. We got a shopping list. We got some things to pick up. We got some things to do. We got some things to upgrade. And I think this one is empty, right? Always something. I really appreciate something like an empty chest, even though it probably means absolutely nothing. What it does is it how do I put this? It makes me feel like there's more to the game. I know it's just a developer just made a chest, just didn't put any item in the chest, just put it there, and there's no, meaning in code. But it always makes me, as a player, wandering around the world, feel like there's something more. Like, what was there? What was in that chest?